Sister Wives fans vocalize concern over Robyn Brown's role in Christine's fade. Since the debut of Sister Wives in 2010, audiences have witnessed the unfolding drama and daily life of the Brown family, a polygamous household led by Kody Brown, whose relationships with his 4 wives, one of whom he divorced, have captured both fascination and criticism. Among the many storylines, the dynamics involving Christine Brown, the only wife to end her marriage to Kody publicly, have sparked intense reactions on social platforms. Recently, heated online debate has focused on Robyn Brown's behavior. Some fans contend that she is erasing Christine from the family's shared narrative. The transition in focus. Robyn Brown joined the Sister Wives cast in 2010 as Kody's 4th wife, stepping into an environment already established by Mary, Janelle, and Christine. Over the years, she has assumed a prominent role, often positioned as the apparent leader after Christine's departure. Robyn's consistent presence in promotional materials, cast spotlights, and social media campaigns seems to some observers like an intentional pivot away from Christine's legacy. Critics point to recent cast photos and promotional blurbs that highlight Robyn while Christine's image fades from official channels. Audiences watching the current season feel a shift. Robyn dominates group interactions, on-screen airtime, and in the portrayal of family milestones, appearing to mold the Browns' future without Christine's story arc included. Fan-driven accusations, erasure of Christine? On Reddit, Twitter, and Facebook fan groups, this trend has ignited passionate claims. Robyn is allegedly reconstructing the family's narrative to exclude Christine. One Reddit user wrote, "It feels like they're trying to rewrite history, make it look like Christine never existed." Another commented, "Why is Robyn literally in every promo shot? Where's Christine?" It's intentional. Statements like these emphasize the belief among many viewers that Christine's presence is being actively diminished. Viewers are not just reacting to what is shown, but also to what is missing. Attention to detail, such as Robyn's dominance in social media posts, event announcements, and cast correspondences, appears to reinforce the theory of deliberate exclusion. Robyn's perspective, a shift worth recognizing. Fans sympathetic to Robyn argue her elevated profile reflects her current status within the family structure. Since Christine left, Robyn stepped up as the matriarchal figure, taking on more responsibilities and visibility in both family and show-related endeavors. From this vantage, the increased focus on Robyn is organic and deserved, not necessarily vindictive or strategic. Moreover, Robyn has recently taken on significant household duties and media commitments, which naturally position her front and center. Some argue criticism toward her is rooted in jealousy or resistance to a new dynamic, rather than legitimate concern. Historical context, polygamy, divorce, and reality TV. Polygamy's inherently fluid structure has always bred competitive tensions. Christine and Robyn's relationship has vacillated, from supportive teammates to strained adversaries, highlighting power dynamics within the plural marriage system. When Christine, the first wife to depart, finally chose separation in 2021, it created a ruptural moment in the family unit and the show's narrative. Historically, reality TV tends to zero in on present players and recent drama. Christine's absence naturally reroutes attention to those still active. Robyn's stronger visibility echoes countless reality TV setups where departed cast members are profiled less frequently. Still, fans argue that Christine's imprint on the show, years of shared UPSN downs, warrants continued recognition beyond fleeting throwbacks or sneak references. Producers caught in the middle. Criticism isn't only directed at Robyn. Many believe Sister Wives producers are complicit, or even driving the shift. Watching who gets camera time, whose voices are amplified in edit rooms, and which relationships are prioritized in trailer footage, audiences suspect a deliberate move to reframe the show around those currently in the fold. Still, production teams face logistical constraints. Reality producers need content that reflects evolving family structures. Incorporating Christine heavily could clash with her decision to step back and might misrepresent the realities of a changed household dynamic. Balancing audience expectations with respect to Christine's autonomy remains the editing team's challenge. The Christine factor: why some viewers push back. For many viewers, Christine Brown is more than a cast member. She is the human face of a suffocating downward spiral in a polygamous marriage, and her departure symbolized a courageous break from an oppressive system. Fans invested in her journey feel her sudden omission diminishes the emotional stakes and past struggles she embodied. They see potential rewriting or sanitizing of the family's history. Those criticisms also reflect brand identity. Christine and Cody's marriage was once the emotional core of the show. Her absence means Sister Wives must rebuild its identity, and viewers see Robyn as both symbol and architect of that rebranding, removing the past to spotlight the present. Social media storm: voices across platforms. Platforms like Reddit offer melting pots for viewer sentiment. Dedicated threads buzz, with users tracking Robyn's online dominance. Her Instagram is full of family promos, but zero shoutouts to Christine, someone observed. Another commenter noted, "She's everywhere. Why doesn't Sister Wives show us Christine's side anymore?" On Facebook, fan-run groups protest the direction of the show, with statements like they're actively reducing Christine's involvement. Threads propose that Robyn's elevation is opportunistic, designed to recenter the narrative. Conversely, voices of support for Robyn have also emerged. One user said, "I love Robyn. She's doing the best she can in a tough spot," while another chimed in, "Why must Christine be in every shot when she's not part of the family anymore?" Make space for the present cast. Ratings, demographics, and content strategy. TV networks rely heavily on ratings and demographics. With Christine gone, Sister Wives saw a dip in interest. Rebuilding momentum required emphasizing fresh storylines. Robyn and Cody's shifting marriage dynamics, family challenges across multiple households, and legal/personal struggles. In particular, hurricane stress, financial strains, and decisions about property have become central arcs, and Robyn is entwined in all of them. From a network standpoint, she helps personify the show's new chapter. Tensions arise when promotional strategy eclipses legacy. Long-term fans invested in the show's emotional history push back sharply when old faces are absent and new ones dominate. Roberts is unfairly blamed as both lead actress and corporate puppet, but producers counter that it's just less complicated and visually cleaner to focus on those still engaged in the family. Robyn's silence speaks louder? Robyn has not publicly addressed claims of erasing Christine. Instead, she continues sharing press photos, family updates, and show commentary. This silence, intentional or circumstantial, adds fuel to the rumor mill. Some suspect that strategic reticence is part of a broader effort to let the new narrative stand on its own, without references to Christine muddying the messaging. Others propose she's simply overexposed. Busy navigating production schedules, family life, and media appearances, she may not even be aware of the extent of backlash, or simply prefers not to feed it. The missing middle ground. What many see as erasure, others interpret as reset. In cases where reality TV must evolve, narratives shift, cast structures change, and earlier members fade into past episodes and flashbacks. Fans could be better served by nuanced storytelling, a weekly "Where Are They Now?" segment, or archival footage reminding viewers of Christine's significance. Yet producers must weigh airtime and rights. Christine is no longer contracted nor active in storyline, making meaningful inclusion complex. The middle ground between remembrance and irrelevance is hard to navigate, leading to an all-or-nothing situation where loved ghosts are either vividly remembered or barely mentioned. What's next for the Brown saga? The current season of Sister Wives indicates the next chapter, Robyn and Cody navigating their relationship in a solo polygamist model, Janelle and Mary each going their own ways, new sets of challenges. From real estate logistics to blended family living across households. Will Christine make a cameo? Rumors swirl. Some viewers report glimpses of her on set. Others say she's done. Only time and editing choices will determine how prominently her legacy is preserved in upcoming episodes. For now, Robyn remains the face of the show. She is front and center in promos and filming, while Christine occupies diminishing mental bandwidth among core storylines. Unless producers deliberately integrate Christine through voiceover flashbacks, archival footage, or exclusive interviews, fans' charges of erasure may gain momentum. Audience outrage or moving forward? The broader question remains, does audience outrage hold weight? The scatter of voices protesting Robyn's prominence reveals the emotional stakes of reality television. Yet networks may consider the broader audience, casual viewers less attached to Christine, more curious about Robyn's journey. If backlash intensifies, producers might respond tactically, teasing Christine's return in upcoming episodes, or including social media snippets. Alternately, they may focus on cultivating Robyn's brand, podcast, interviews, personal ventures, making her synonymous with the sister wives era that persists. Christine's agency, respecting her choices. Christine Brown stepped away publicly, citing personal reasons and a desire to move on. Many of her supporters stress that no one should pressure her into remaining in the franchise. From that perspective, highlighting Christine when she does not want it might infringe on her boundaries. If she declines interviews or calling attention to her past self, then erasure is more accurately a consequence of her choice, not Robyn's machinations. Fans invoking erasure might better frame it as absence by consent, a different concept entirely. Industry implications, power of the cast. This situation highlights how much reality TV franchises depend on casting continuity. Departure of a central figure necessitates narrative pivot. Robyn emerges as not merely a cast replacement, but a pivotal figure anchoring future story arcs, divorce fallout with Cody, parenting challenges, and family management. But dramatic vacuums must be filled strategically, lest the show collapse. Robyn's ascension reflects both production choice and her availability, charisma, and willingness. Whether intentional sidelining of Christine occurred remains murky, but the shift is real. The takeaway for fans. For faithful watchers, acknowledging both sides is key. Fans who long for Christine's remembered presence, her humor, her questioning of the polygamous system, say the show is losing its emotional core. Yet fans embracing Robyn welcome fresh narratives, blended family logistics, solo plural marriage, and tapping into unresolved story threads Christine left behind. Rather than blame, viewers might evaluate whether Robyn's prominence is performative erasure or straightforward casting evolution. If Christine remains silent, that may suggest her story is complete. What to watch going forward? Episode edits and trailers. Will Christine feature in promotions? Even a handful of archival seconds could signal her memory isn't erased. Robyn's media conduct. As she engages press, will she acknowledge Christine's legacy? Inclusion or omission will influence perception. Fan conversations. Will backlash appeal to producers? Vocal sentiment might revive archival storylines. Christine reemergence, a guest appearance, even virtual, would dramatically shift narrative framing. Ultimately, the question is simple. Is Robyn intentionally erasing Christine, or is the franchise pivoting to reflect current reality? Public memory is powerful, and Christine lives on through episodes already aired. Erasure does not happen overnight, nor by omission.